Karina here, your Lucid Living Coach. It is the 11th, July 11th. The moon is in Scorpio. There's a lot of deep emotions, deep transformations. We have the sun trine the moon, so there is like something going on here between our ego and our emotions, how we're seeing the world, and our emotions are kind of like connected, right? They're like understanding one another. They're working together. And we're coming up on a full moon in Capricorn, which last year when we had the full moon in Capricorn, it was like last week of June. I think it was in July. Anyways, last year, around the same time, Mars was in retrograde in Aquarius. Now, Mars and Venus, the masculine and feminine, have not been in retrograde this year. So they did their little retrogrades already. So we've already had to rethink this ego and this emotion or love and nurturing and value. Mars is masculine and Venus is feminine. They were opposing each other last year, and it was not an eclipse because the nodes were in Leo and Aquarius. So, with that being said, this is about getting our ducks in a row emotionally and on the level that we need to. As far as like masculine, Mars and Venus are on the same side right now. They're seeing eye to eye. They're understanding what each has done wrong. They're also seeing where they have contributed to the separation. They both want to connect. Now, Mercury is retrograde, and it's in Leo. Now, on the 18th, literally 2 days after the eclipse, it's a partial lunar eclipse at 1:38 p.m. on the 16th, which lands on a Tuesday. And Mercury is going to retrograde into Cancer, where it was already. So we're going then from ego, creativity, romance, love. People could be connecting, okay, with their soulmates or their twin flames. Or they could be meeting someone that is igniting some emotions. Now, when this is going on with Mercury and Leo, when it backs in to Cancer, that's when there is a going back inward to figure out what one really wants. This has to do with your home front, okay, and your work. And it also has to do with your love and your money. And something is being illuminated. Some truth is being revealed. And there is a great need for affection and love right now. So we might be feeling like we're wanting to connect. This could be 2 past relationships because the moon is on the south node. But it could also be healing from past relationships. This could also be your relationship that you have with your career. and something is being illuminated. Yeah, just be mindful of other people's emotions and stuff like that. Like, think before like making any like super like sexual moves, I guess. If you're in a committed relationship, that might be a problem because things will be revealed. So, let's see. The moon is conjunct the south node. So, the sun is on the north node and it's conjunct Venus. They're all like hanging out. So there is a new beginning in love and value and money. And it depends on where it is in your chart. If you need me to look it up, you can message me and I could see what your birth chart looks like. So we may understand certain things that have served its purpose, let's just say, in our lives where we're feeling ready now to move forward. Like there's something that we need to just put in the past, leave it in the past. So coming to some kind of forgiveness and a culmination of a situation. So some past emotions or perspectives about a person or situation could be brought back into our awareness, and we're feeling a sense of ease and forgiveness to just let it go. We could attract people that drain us. So make sure that you're not giving like your energy away, especially to the wrong people. Make sure to be able to, that you're able to fill your cup back up by having some solitude, going inward. You can, take a bath and have some meditation. Meditation in your spiritual practice is going to probably have the best like turnout, and you're going to get the most out of that during this full moon. Full moons, people want to go out and party and forget, but like this full moon is really wanting you to connect with the people that you love and hang out with the people that you care about. It could be family, friends, and relationships, romantic interests. This shift that's happening is needing our action, with Mars moving forward in Leo, where last year it was retrograde in Aquarius. It's about being honest and loving and using your heart and opening your heart and taking that risk in love or money and move forward towards your heart desires and your passions. If there's someone that's been on your mind or in your heart that you haven't connected with, connect. Or if there has been something that you've been wanting for the home, spend the extra money and buy it. If there's a certain, let's say, a couch that you've always wanted, or like a cozy bed, or something like that, allow yourself to have that nice thing. Or it could even be like a project, a creative project that you've been wanting to get started on it. This is the time when we may find leaks in our home too, because this sun is illuminating in Cancer, and Cancer is ruled by water, and the luminary is the moon, and the moon creates the ebb and flow in the water, and it's a full moon. So emotions are high, and water is a part of that whole thing too. It could be bursting pipes, you could overflow your toilet, something like that. So just be careful. It could be flooding as well. Earth stuff too, because the moon is conjunct Pluto and Saturn in the South Node. It could be, bones, teeth, break a tooth or break a bone. Be careful because Mercury is in retrograde, so that can totally happen. The sun is opposite Pluto. This is and could be crisis. It could be a personal crisis with like your self identity, or it could be like in a relationship, like where something's illuminated, something is like brought out from the dark. You find out someone's not who they said they were. It could be like lies. It could be also Pluto rules like sex. It could be like someone, a spouse you found out was cheating on you. What else? Mars trine Jupiter. This is, it's very good. It's very good luck with anything that you are putting your energy into and desiring. When you're doing the physical work, because Mars is the go-getter, it makes things happen. And Jupiter is luck and expansion. So whatever you are putting your physical drive towards, you are more likely to manifest that. So yeah, this could be in business or romantic love interests. Neptune sextiles the moon, so spiritual practice like meditation, prayer, self-reflection will pay off now, which I already said. Jupiter square Neptune. Oh yeah, so this is the same transit from June 16th. So letting the shit go and cutting your losses on anything or anyone that you had met that didn't pay out as far as like energetically. Like you may have had like really high hopes and trusted in a love interest or something like that, and they totally like let you down, or you just had like your rose colored glasses on of delusion and clouding your perception of this person or situation, things too. And it may not seem, they might not seem as they appeared before. So before you cause any more embarrassment or heartache, might as well just let that go. Find what you learned from it or what it was trying to teach you. Or maybe it was just that moment that you guys were both teaching each other and sharing something. Uranus squares Mars, so our ego wants to be free. So we need to express ourselves freely, give ourselves what we want without limiting ourselves with our protection walls or our ego. So not letting our ego get in the way, because our ego can trap us, where we're like, oh, you're desiring someone, but your ego is too afraid to get rejected or hurt and don't want to take a chance. Well, if you don't take a chance, you're never going to get what you want. So sometimes you just have to make shit happen and get that person, place, or thing that you've been desiring. We also are feeling a bit more frisky. So get your freak on, get your freak on. With permission, of course. Get your freak on, get your freak on. Ted's like, what? Freak on? I want to get my freak on. But yeah, I think that's all I really am looking at here. There's definitely some big shifts happening, and I hope you guys make the best of it. If you haven't watched my video on Mercury retrograde and the new moon in Leo, watch that because it has a lot of the information and energy that's going to be happening for this full moon in Capricorn. I just didn't want to repeat myself. So I hope that helps. Have a good night, guys. Peace out, your Lucid Living Coach. And also, I am speaking in Oakland at the Heartbeat Collective at 5:30. So in my last video, I said 6. It's actually at 5:30 to 6:30. And then after, there will be a yoga class. So the Heartbeat Collective in Oakland, it's on Telegraph. You can Google it, or you can watch my last Mercury video to get the address. Okay, guys. And I will leave the link below to my new microphone, just in case you guys want to get your own and you like the sound. So I like the sound so far. It's pretty amazing. And yeah, I think that's it. Maybe I'll pull some cards or something on the next video. All right, talk to you later. Bye.